This is a tutorial from plainchaindesign.com, and today we're going to be learning how to create a simple effect called Lightbox 2, and I'm going to show you how to download it, install it, and get it working for your web pages. So, to begin, I already have a file open here. I have an index.html file, so you'll need an HTML file, obviously, with the basic tags here. Start with HTML head, body tags, close HTML. And what we're going to start with, if you look over here, I've already got my images ready. So I obviously have 3 images, and each one has a small version, and then each one has a big one. So obviously we're going to click on the small one, and it's going to lightbox out to make it a nice version, nice bigger version. So here's how we're going to do that. You can see I have image 1 thumb, image 2 thumb, and image 3 thumb. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is add that into my HTML markup. So I'm writing image thumb 1, and they are JPEGs. Let's do a self-closing tag there, and let's just copy and paste that, and drop it right there. Remember, I have 3 of them, and I'm just going to come in here and change it. So I got image 1 thumb, image 2 thumb, and image 3 thumb. I am going to save it and look at our preview, and there we go. Alright, so we have our 3 images working together here. And so now all we got to do is give them an A tag, because we are going to want to, an anchor tag, because we are going to want to link them. And what we're going to link them to is the other image. So we're going to do ahref equals quotes, and inside the quotes we're going to do, remember this is image 1, so we're going to give the bigger version of this, which makes sense because we are displaying the image of the thumbnail basically, and when we click, which is the anchor tag, it goes to the bigger image. So we're going to name the bigger image here and say image1.jpg. Alright, and then at the end of our image we're going to do a closing, we got to close our anchor tag. So there we go, and we're going to come in here and do the same thing for these images, and we're going to say image2.jpg, and again come to the back and close that anchor tag, and one more time, and come to the back and close it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at this and see what happens. So if I click on the image, oh look, okay, there pops up the bigger one. Make sure it works on all of them. Yep, it's working. Okay, but that's not the effect we want, not by a long shot. So go ahead and open up your web browser, because we are now ready to implement Lightbox into our HTML. So go ahead and open up your web browser. You can either Google Lightbox 2, and it'll take you to the huddletogether.com website, and you can come here, and we're going to snag a download so we can show you how to implement this. So anyway, when you get here, go ahead and go to download, and go ahead and right here where it says download Lightbox version 2.04, click on that. Alright, just ignore that. So we got it downloaded, there it is. And so we're going to click in that, and we're going to open it up. Now we see we have a CSS file. We have a folder, excuse me. We have CSS folder, we have a JavaScript folder, we have an images folder, and we have index.html. All the index.html file is an example. So if you really need to look at that, you can. They actually have pretty good documentation. I just figured I'd do a tutorial on this because some people get confused. So anyway, so let's go ahead and grab these folders. Okay, so we're gonna click on these let's highlight all of these, copy them, and we're going to go ahead and close out. Now we're going to go to our root folder, which is site, which is, for me, it's on the desktop. So then we're going to right click and we're going to paste them in. So now we have a CSS, images, and a JavaScript folder. So inside we have a lightbox.css. In our images folder we have the images that are required for the loading and the next and the previous and the closing. Those are all the images in there. And in the JavaScript, these are the files that are going to be used to animate. So we have to link these files here, because as of right now they are just not doing anything. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's go ahead and link these files. Okay, so we're going to come up inside of our head tag and let's go ahead and link the lightbox.css first. So we'll come in here, we'll do excuse me, we'll do link href equals, and it's inside a CSS folder, so we got to do CSS / lightbox.css, and and then a / right there. Okay, so that takes care of that. And well, let's go ahead and do this. You'll need this once you get started. Sorry. Okay, so that works. And you could do media equals all, but for right now, this will work. Excuse me. Alright, so come down here, and then we have to now do the JavaScript. And actually, if you go to their website, you'll see how to use. You'll see here that this is what you need to have right here. So if you want to copy and paste that code right there, let's go ahead and copy that and drop it right there. So you have all your script files, all your JavaScript files that are now linked. Now, so everything's in place now. The only thing we're missing is telling the JavaScript what images to apply this effect to. So how do we do that? If you look right here, it'll tell you add a rel lightbox attribute to any link tag to activate the lightbox. So let's get rid of that. So come in here, here's your anchor tag, or your link tag as they called it. So just go after the ending quote there and type exactly what they said, rel equals lightbox. Now go ahead and copy and paste that to the other link tags here. We're going to save it. Now we're going to come over here, and there we go. See how neat that is? And you can close. Now, let's say we want to add these all to groups, or we want to put them in a group, because right now you have to click one, then click out to click the next one. We can do this, go after Lightbox, do a square bracket, and type group or whatever you want to name it, and copy and paste that little section at the end of Lightbox on each one. Now when we save it, we go back. When we go to the side, yep, you get a little next button. You can click next. It'll go there. And there you go. That is about it. That is how you set up Lightbox on your pages, and obviously you can style these much different, but just getting the basic functionality down is key. So if you have any questions, let me know. plainchaindesign.com. I'm on Twitter, and I have a blog also, so if you have any questions, just let me know.